Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's feeling well. Today, I'm going to address one of the most, I think, is one of the most important thing I will ever say this year. I do remember I released a video on consistency, of consistency being a currency in the fitness industry, and I think the whole world is kind of getting the message of what consistency is. There's a lot of information on social media, a lot of motivational speakers, a lot of fitness coaches and influencers who are kind of spreading this energy and anger and aggression about go to the gym, discipline, consistency, every day, and people are taking it seriously, right? Because people are actually very conscious about being better. And people who start during the year, they usually take the advice and they go to the gym every day. Some even go every day, twice a week, because they're trying to get to your goals faster. And even without all of those people on social media and every other place, even without them, there is this self-pressure that we put on ourselves when we start fitness to kind of push it. Oh, this year I'm pushing it, this year I'm even changing, this year I'm doing that. And it's okay, I support it, because I do preach consistency as well. But one of the things that you need to understand is that humans do not like change at all. The only way humans accept change is if it's gradual, including myself. I don't like instant change. Nobody does. But once the change becomes a gradual thing, it's easy for us to accept it in our lives, right? Because we are able to integrate the new way of living with the olden way of living, kind of giving us a smooth process to understand and comprehend the new regime, right? Once you get instantly into a new regime, it's easy for your brain at some point on that new regime to get fatigued, even your body as a whole. So once you get in the fitness industry, you must understand that you are here to put your body and your brain under stress. But it's not unhealthy stress, it's healthy stress. That's the whole point. You sweat, and that's the whole point. You gain muscle because you're putting it under stress. And because that's a new change to the body, it's something the body hasn't been experiencing in a while, especially if you're new in the fitness industry or you haven't worked out in a while. It's easy for your body to feel fatigued over maybe 3 or 4 months down the line. And this is probably why people even flunk out in winter, because it's a combination of the fact that it's cold and you have fatigued yourself because you've been pushing hard in the gym. So today I'm going to give you the simplest tips of how to adjust properly in the gym, based on the principle that we don't like change. So what that means is you have to teach yourself how to smoothen your process of adjusting to the place or adjusting into a fitness activity. And one of the best advices I usually give it is you don't have to exercise every day when you start gymming. You don't, because one, you have never exercised. You were not exercising any day. So starting with 1 day a week is already an achievement. The fact that you've made the decision to incorporate exercise into your life means it's a big achievement already. So you don't have to push yourself hard at first. Maybe give yourself 2 months or 3 months where you only come to the gym twice a week to get yourself used to exercising, to get yourself used to the place. And then after that, you can build it up to 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times a week. Even your body's gonna start telling you that 2 times a week is not enough anymore. You get to 3, it tells you 3 times a week is not enough anymore. It automatically adjusts to the place, and fitness become a new regime, slowly but surely. You can still get back to the inactive version of yourself, and slowly but surely get to the active version of yourself. So there's a coexistence between the old you and the new you. There's this transfer of power, this transfer of acceptance to become this new version of yourself. So it's easy for you not to feel overstressed about gym, because you are gradually coming here, but there are days where you withdraw. Days you come, days you withdraw. You still get back to your old version of yourself. And that helps to build up the consistency. It helps not to get fatigued, and it helps to kind of build discipline with gym. Because if you only commit to 2 times a week, you cannot miss 2 times a week. It's impossible. But if you commit to 5 times a week, it's easy to say, yeah man, on Friday something went on Thursday, yeah. But if there's 2 times a week, you don't have the excuse to not make the time, right? And the other advice, before I make this long, the other advice I would like to give to other people, there are people who are habit-based that will tell you that if I don't come here every day, I'm gonna lose it. I'm a habit-based. Once I commit to something, I just want to keep going. My advice to those people is, yes, you can come to the gym every day. It's okay. but maybe not to exercise every day. So what that means is it's okay to come to the gym on Monday to exercise for 30 minutes and then out, and then on Tuesday it's okay to come to the gym maybe for the sauna or for the steam, or to come and swim, or even to come and have coffee or smoothie at Kuai, or sometimes even come to the gym, just walk in and sit on the cafeteria area and just work. Especially if you're someone who works from home or you're a student, just bring your books here and just study or read a book even. You don't have to exercise, but what that does to your brain is it helps your brain to comprehend the place, to kind of adjust smoothly into the place without stressing itself and also putting the body under stress. So your body is still remaining in the inactive version of itself, the old version of itself, but in a new place that is also an active place. So also reconnecting the inactive you and the new active you. So I don't want to complicate this too much, but it's okay to come to the gym every day. But I don't think if you're new, you have to exercise every day. It's okay to come here for the sauna. It's okay to come here to swim, and just give yourself breaks in between your exercise days so that you can recover. Because your body is going to get shock, and because you haven't exercised in a while, your muscle, once you start activating, they're gonna receive this much shock. There'll be too much tearing in the muscle fibers, and that shock often takes between 24 hours to 72 hours to recover. So it's possible that the leg day you did on Monday, you will only fully recover from it on Thursday morning. That's only when you feel fresh. You know, Tuesday and Wednesday you feel horrible. So that's because it's a new thing for you. So that is the whole point why your recovery may take even longer than me, for instance. So there's no point to kind of feel convicted or to put too much pressure on yourself to be here every day. It's really not a must. You can try. I always tell some of the clients that I sign up, I always tell them that, hey man, I see you say you want to train with me 5 times a week, but I cannot train you 5 times a week. Let's start with 2 and see how it goes. Because I also need to see a bit of a commitment from you if you will be able to handle the 5 times a week. I cannot, if you can't handle 2, then how can you handle 5? So it's that thing that you need to allow yourself. Be smoother with yourself. Don't be too rough on yourself, right? This is not a military training. It shouldn't be, fitness must not be a stressor in your life. It must be a therapeutic thing. So it can only be a therapeutic thing if it doesn't overstress you. If it overstress you, it becomes a stressor. So just take it easy. Coming here twice a week is phenomenal. It's good. Build it up to 3 times. Build it up to 4, to 5, to 10, just like that. I hope this information is very helpful. And if you do work out from home and you don't use the gym, perhaps on the day that you work out, the next day, on the very same day, you might not need to work out. Maybe take a walk with a friend or with a dog, or maybe play out with your dog. Just do something active, but just do something that disengages you from your work. Sometimes you can even wear your fitness clothes and just sit in a park or just sit outside and breathe fresh air. But what you're doing is you're getting your body used to the fact, your brain used to the fact that this time is allocated to myself to either train or relax. And it helps the brain to subconsciously form that pattern in a way. So it's easy for you to keep on exercising on those times. I hope this information is helpful, and sorry for taking a bit too long. And please try and take it smooth so that you can also last as the winter massacre is coming. See you guys around and have a nice day.